What's up, guys? It's One Mega Man Fan. Welcome to another night of Nexus Gaming Series coming at you live here. We are about to hop in to the coin toss here to get ready for game number 1 here between Average Joe's and Heroic Difficulty. So, yeah, let's jump into that coin toss room, and as soon as we get them both in there, we'll get rocking and rolling with our first game here. Should be exciting. This is going to be a Division A night. So the game is going to be Division A. Should be exciting. Teams are coming down to the wire. I'm not sure where these teams are placed. I did not have a chance to look it up ahead of time. But I know it's coming down to the wire for a lot of these teams. So they definitely are going to try their best to win tonight because they want to make sure that they get those last minute points in. Hey, man. How you doing?
Doing all right.
All right. I sent a note over to Random Task, who's the other captain.
Yeah. We've been looking forward to playing Average Joe's all season.
Okay, well then make it a good game, man. I always appreciate a good game.
We've been the friendly rivals all season.
What's up?
Hey, we got a party. All right, so would one of you like to defer the coin flip?
Just go. Someone, I don't care.
All right, fine. I'll take it.
All right, and call it.
Heads.
It is tails. So
What?
Joe's,
Okay.
you have first pick or first ban, I guess. Really.
We'll ban Infernal.
Ban Infernal? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. If we don't ban Volskaya, you guys are going to pick Volskaya.
What makes you say that?
Because I know you guys. we're going to ban Dragonshire. We're okay with Volskaya.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll go to Volskaya. Well, you banned the other map, so I don't know what you expected.
Well, you banned our Infernal, so we're going to go to Towers.
Towers. All right, so we'll have Volskaya and then Towers.
Yep.
All right. Give me a minute. I'll get the lobby set up in game, and I'll invite you guys in. Okay.
All right. Sounds good.
Good luck, guys.
All right. Good luck.
All right, so as you guys heard, that is it. We're going to be jumping in here for the first game, and it is going to be Volskaya Foundry, one that I do not get to cast very often. It is not a popular map. Whoa, what the? So apparently there was a UI update. Yeah, this. I'm in the right one, right? Hold on. Leave game. Custom game. Volskaya Foundry. Create lobby. Apparently they changed the layout of the yeah, that's weird. That's really weird. Apparently in game they changed the layout of how the draft area looks, but I just took a quick peek. Average Joe's is in second with 24 points. Heroic Difficulty is at 5th with 17. So I believe it's 3 points if they 2-0 them. So that would put them at 20. So that would put them in the keep them up in the top 5. Depends on how Game Freaks ends up getting placed, because I think Game Freaks has a couple games left too. Not sure. So yeah, so this is definitely a match that both teams are going to want to win. This is a tournament draft, no match history, and we need to put Joe's is going to be on the left, so swapping. Yeah, I'll give you guys a quick peek. So this is not how it normally looks for me. You guys normally see this screen, but this is how it looks if you go in the custom game now. It used to not look this way, which is interesting. Okay, so Joe's banned out Infernal Shrines and picked this map. So that means we will have Heroic Difficulty have the first pick and first ban. We got Portrait Synergy, guys, which you know is always important to me. Gotta love that Portrait Synergy. That's the most important thing. Okay. I don't know how I feel about this new layout, guys. This is weirding me out some. It's weirding me out a little. Just gonna be honest. Okay. I'm just waiting on one more ready. As soon as we get that, guys, we'll jump into game number 1 here. Oh, I need to update that. So it was Infernal Shrines Band. You need to ready. Okay, there's the other ready. Alright, guys. Game number 1. Volskaya Industries. Although it's Volskaya Foundry, I think, technically, but it's... Don't ask me. Don't ask me why they did it this way. It's technically Volskaya Foundry, but they always say Volskaya Industries when you load in, which always weirds me out some. I'm not sure why they do it that way, but that's what they do. Oh well. Okay, so first pick and man are going to go over to heroic difficulty here. Being Division A, I would expect to see something like a Mayav or Medivh ban. Obviously, these teams have looked into each other, just judging by the comments in the coin toss room. So that we may see more targeted bans here. Diablo did just get a rework, and so did Lunara. They're going to go ahead and get rid of that Diablo. And they're just thinking Diablo's a little strong right now. And I tend to agree. He's got some nice power now. I like the direction that Heroes team pushed him into with this update. Next band going to go over to the Joes. And this one, I'm not sure what we'll see, honestly. Yeah, because like I said, they've scouted each other, so I don't know how much they know about each other and how much they're going to go for general draft. I mean, we could see Garrosh ban just to kind of get rid of Diablo, get rid of Garrosh, kind of equal that out. We'll both take the support we want. Everybody's happy. Could be an option here. They're going to get rid of the Medivh, which will leave the Garrosh open. Maiev is also available. Lunara did get reworked as well, so she is an option for players to take today. We will see what the first pick for heroic difficulty ends up being here. Maybe the Phoenix. You can go for a tank. Go for that Garrosh. They are going to grab that Garrosh. Locked it in. I like that choice. Going to give them some nice displacement. Now we're going to have the 1-2 slot for the Joes. I believe it's Joes. J-O-H-S. I guess I'm going to say it's Joes. Joes. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to say Joes. But apostrophe. So multiple. They are thinking about it. Down to about halfway through their timer here. I'm assuming they were wanting the Garrosh, and this is kind of like, oh, we can't get the Garrosh, I guess. Okay, guys, what do we want now? I would definitely like to see them grab a support. Okay, so they did grab the support. They grabbed the Malfurion, and then they grabbed the Tracer. One of the more classic pairings for Tracer. Although, you go old school, you go Tassadar. But Malfurion's risen in popularity with the Tracer pairing. Bleh. English is hard, apparently. 2-3 slot here for heroic difficulty. Honestly, they're going to need some lockdown for the Tracer. Normally, I'd say you want to go into that Varian. They already have the Garrosh, though. And I don't think you want to have, like, double tanks. Because if Varian goes taunt, which is what you normally do for the lockdown on Tracer, you are committing to a heavy tank front line, which means your other three, your 2 DPS and your support need to have decent wave clear. We're going to see the Maiev grabs here and the Stukov. I like the Stukov pickup. Just go ahead and remove the chance for a support to be banned out from the Joes. And, you know, kind of lock in that next top tier support next to Malfurion. Those are still sitting at the top of the food chain currently. Although, with their nerfs, you know, Brightwing, Rhaegar, they're coming back into power now. Because, obviously, if you lower the power of the two top ones, then that brings everybody up. Ban here for average Joes. I think they're going to go with something... Mav, Garage. Probably some ranged DPS will be what they end up banning out here. Or a Soul Lane, or one of the two. They do have the next two picks, so they kind of have the option to choose what they want. I think I'd like to see them ban out a Soul Laner they don't want, and then grab the Soul Laner they do want. And then grab their tank, and then leave that fifth spot open to kind of flex with whatever they decide to use to counter whatever comes in the 4-5 slot for heroic difficulty. Heroic difficulty going to have the ban now. The Sonya ban on the average Joe size, that is going to be a Soul Laner. Pairs well with the Garrosh. I don't know if they pair it with the Mayav though, because that's a lot of frontline, and I feel like you just grab Kel'Thas and you have a heyday. But they decided to get rid of the Sonya here. Ban for heroic difficulty. Probably going to be a tank. They do ban out that ETC. I'm not sure how I feel about the ETC ban. I think Muradin may provide them with a little better health pool, especially trying to control and hold these points. Blaze also is a good choice for a pickup here for the side of the Joes. Would also give them that Soul Lane potential. So you can go either way, either Blaze or like in that Soul Lane or in the tank role. But most likely it'd be another tank with it. But Bunker is also good to counter Maiev. I mean, that could be a good pick here. HGC HGY 57. Good lord, that's a mouthful. How do you even pronounce that, man? You agree? I do, yeah. There's the Blaze and the Junkrat, which is probably going to be... Okay, I don't think they put Blaze in the solo tank role. So that means they're probably going to grab a tank here in the 5th spot. So Junkrat will probably be just their ranged DPS. Blaze will be the Soul Lane most likely. 4-5 slot for heroic difficulty. I would love to see them grab... Let's see, versus... That's the hard part. You don't know if your Soul Laner is going up against the Blaze or the Junkrat. Dahaka could come in handy. Just with the ability to come in from anywhere on the map. He can soak globally and then kind of come in at the last second. If he gets a tongue on Tracer or an isolation on Tracer, it's really hard for her to get out of those things. She usually ends up dying. Second could provide the team a little more CC, a little bit more help with the Tracer, and also give them a global capability to soak kind of around the map and help de-push those lanes as needed. As far as ranged GPS goes, something safe, maybe like a Li Ming or Kel'Thas.
Reckoning is at hand.
Okay. Tyrael, Tychus. So Tyrael gonna be the solo lane, I guess. Tychus gonna be their main source of damage. So I like the Tyrael because it can dive in with the Maiev and Sank, and maybe they were afraid that Joe's was thinking about picking that up as well with the Blaze, you know, in this last spot here, and making Blaze kind of their main tank. I don't know. All I can say is there's Bunker, but that's about it for anybody who gets it stuck inside Maiev's Warden's Cage. Because Stukov is going to have that silence underneath there.
The crusade calls.
And Tyrael now has Sanctification to drop on there so they don't take any damage. That's a scary cage to be in. Johanna going to be the last pick here for the side of average Joe's. Going to be their main tank here, so Blaze will be in that soul lane. I guess the blind comes in handy against Tychus. I don't know. I kind of feel like Muradin fits the role better because you know they're going to be up on your team. And once you get that static healing off your, I think it's just Q. Whatever. Yeah. His Thunderclap. Whatever that ends up being. Q or W. I can't remember. Once you get the healing off of that, like he's going to be hitting Tyrael, Garrosh, Maev, and Tychus, most likely. So 4 heroes. That's a lot of healing there. So I think Muradin could have worked there as well. We'll see. Although they do have Johanna portraits. So, you know, matching synergy. Alright guys, we're going to be jumping into the game in just a second. Just waiting on it to load up here. One day we won't have to wait on the screen, guys. One day. All right, guys. On the right-hand side, in the red, we are going to have heroic difficulty. And on the left, in the blue, we are going to have the average Joes. No mount synergy, but they'll have the portrait synergy, so we'll give them points for that. Good luck, have fun's dropping in chat. Quick look at talents here for the level 1 guys.
10 seconds.
Johanna hasn't locked hers in yet. She does go with the Laws of Hope. Tyr going to go with the Justice for All at level 1.
Let the battle begin.
And nothing too out of the ordinary as far as I can tell here initially. Eldrin going to come out just to kind of get some vision there. Both teams looking for a possible engage. Cole not going to connect with anyone. Sudov going to go ahead and clear this wave up nice and fast. Team going to zone for him. And the rotation will begin now. Tyrael versus Blaze. I feel like Blaze should win this out pretty handily here. Up at the top we'll have the 4-man rotation from both the teams. Johanna going to go for the dismount. Does go for the dismount there. So actually Blaze is rotating between mid and bot. Blaze is in a little bit of trouble here. Going to get silenced there. John Knight will fall. First blood over to heroic difficulty. And now no one is soaking in that bottom lane. Tracer's going to make the rotation now so no XP is missed. That early kill is great for heroic difficulty. And as I said, guys, we noticed in comms when we were doing the coin toss that the teams obviously had looked into each other. So we will see what happens here. They've obviously done their studying. They know how each team likes to play. And honestly, unfortunately, this is kind of the boring part of the game, is this early, like, just rotation back and forth between the teams. A little bit behind on the XP for the side of average Joes. That kill did affect them some. They missed a few minions, and then the kill gives some XP. That's all it takes. Protector number 1 is going to be coming here in just a second. Both teams do have a turret camp currently. Tyke is going to rotate over with Stukov and Maev to the hard camp. We're going to see Tracer and Malfurion start theirs as well. Blaze can continue rotating from mid to bot. Like I said, a little bit of an odd rotation, but it's working out for them so far. Because Blaze doesn't have to clear the whole wave. He just has to get it down enough HP that Johanna can clear it. Both camps are now picked up. Team's going to be rotating in here. Blaze going to be soaking up that bottom lane. XP just about even for both teams here. Blaze making the rotation in. Tyrael a little cut out. Going to jump back with the Eldruin. Tax 1K is going to be kind of pulled out from his team a little bit, which should be okay here. The poke will continue. We do have both turrets being used here. And 0% for both teams. so far. Toss on the Johanna. She will pop the Iron Skin for the Unstoppable. Tracer going to go in hard and gets the pick on the Tychus. That's going to be a kill going over to Average Joe's. Jamster trying to escape here. Blaze gets the stun. Do they have the kill potential there? Lion going to come out, but the knockback from Junkrat is actually going to end up saving Jamster, it looks like there. About 50% or so already for the side of the Joes. Toss in on the Blaze. He should be fine here. Overtime has hit. Heavy engage here. Pax 1000 is going to take a lot of poke here. Down to under 200 HP and will fall. Kill going over to Rogue difficulty. John Knight going to get picked up as well. It's going to be a 2-for-0 trade so far. Pull in on the Mayav here on the random task. Going to get the pick there as well on the Junkrat. That's going to be a 3-for-0 trade in favor of Heroic difficulty. And they will start their percentage channel of this. Now, because of how early it is with the death timers, Joe's will have a chance to come back here, fight over this again. So very important that we see Heroic difficulty try to heal up here as quickly as possible. They're actually going to come over and grab the turret camp here, just try to give them a little extra help on this point. On the other side, though, we will see the turret camp picked up as well. Both teams having similar thoughts here. Still about a half level or so lead for Heroic difficulty. Gonna drop the turret early. Unstoppable on the Johanna just to avoid the toss there. Full on one from Mayav. Overtime is now here. Whichever team wins this fight will get the Protector. Pulse Bomb gonna come out. Not gonna be enough to get the pick though. Blaze very low here. Tyrael gonna get the pick on him. And that will be the first kill of this fight so far. Battlejet going to fall to that Tracer, as will Stukov. Tracer getting value here, getting 2 picks so far. Neither team wants to give up this Protector. But with the kill on the Tychus, that will be a 3. Oh, Tyrael with the jump. I get 3 for 2 trade so far in that whole fight. Protector will come over. Tyrael tried to get there fast enough, was not quite able to. Just able to dodge the hand of death there. That would have been enough to lock him down and kill him. And Protector going to go over to Average Joe's. Let's see what they can do with this. Malfurion Johanna in the Protector here. Blaze going to go ahead and soak up the bottom lane here. Keep this pressure going. Tyrael going to rotate down to help defend. Push here by this 4-man rotation onto the wall up top. Solid choice here, trying to open this up here for future advances. I'd love to see them try to tap the well here and take that out. Could give them a big advantage later on when we have the next Protector up in the top lane. They are going to go ahead and go for that well first. 10s here for both teams. The question is, will we see an engage off of this Punisher dropping, or the Protector dropping? Tracer going to go in hard. Gets the pick on Stukov here. Pull going to happen, but not going to be enough to get any picks there. Twilight Dream comes out as well as the Johanna ult to get the stuns, and they get the pick on the Garrosh as well. It's going to be 2-for-0 trade in favor of the Joes, and they are coming back here now up about a level worth of XP, going for this healing pulse. Gonna grab it early, that was they have it here for future fights. Blaze working down on that turret camp, trying to steal it away. Jamster gonna spot this out here. Gonna get stunned. Tracer gonna dive in on him. Looks like she may have the pulse bomb available to her. We will see Joe's pushed off here by Heroic difficulty. Heroic difficulty is definitely still in this game. They may be down about a level, but they are definitely still in it. They need to just make sure they're soaking all 3 lanes. They didn't end up losing the turret there, so they will have that available during this next fight up top. The one downfall, though, is they do not have that well up top, which is going to make this a very difficult fight for them when it happens. They will not be able to just go back and tap well, unfortunately. Camp picked up here on the top half for heroic difficulty. Going to pressure this top lane some. On the left, we're going to see the siege camp picked up by average Joes as well. Theirs will work out a little bit better because they'll be able to push theirs. With having the wall there and the well there, it's a little safer for them to push. Less risk for them. We see the continued rotation here from heroic difficulty between middle and top, making sure they get that XP. So you're going to rotate down to the bottom. And we have 13s coming in here for the side of average Joes. They're probably going to look for a fight here before 13s hit for the side of heroic difficulty. They're definitely positioning strong, like heavy positioning on this camp. Stukov with the lurking arm. I'm trying to get some early damage down onto it. And heroic difficulty able to hold this lane up without losing any more damage onto their fort here up top. Blaze putting a little pressure on Tyrael here in this middle lane. And 13 is now picked up for the side of heroic difficulty, so they will have even talent tiers for this fight coming up here over the point.
Access terminal online. Secure it to activate the protector.
And we'll see what team decides to hop on first. Johanna gonna hop on here, get the channel started. Percentage will start ticking in their favor. Gonna get the blind on the 3. Tyrael gonna get the cutoff. Unstoppable pop. There's a real tight corner here. Unfortunately, they're not able to capitalize it on yet. Toss it on Tax 1000 though. He's gonna pop the ult. Junkrat with the Riptide gonna come out. Gets a big explosion on the 2. Tyrael not even able to get the sanctification down. 2-for-0 trade. Gonna see the kill on Stukov as well. That's a 3-for-0 trade in favor of the Joes. And they are going to get this channel here. Malfurion going to pick that up while they push down this fort up top. Nothing Maev and Tychus can really do here. Tychus going to rotate down and actually get this camp here. Going to grab that turret to help defend. Heal Pulse going to get grabbed as well for the Joes. And Joes are going to start to run away with this now. They have 15.5. Almost to that level 16 where they will get the next talents. And honestly, with 16, they should be able to win this season. You're going to see the rotation in by the 3, try to stall this out here for a little bit. And honestly, Joes can just back up here. They don't have to fight. They can actually get their 16 first before they even go in on this. Or... Ooh. A bit of sneaky. Alright, so John Knight going to push the bottom wall with Blaze. Trying to get that XP to get 16. And then the turret camp gonna get picked up here for the side of the Joes. So the 5-man rotation up to this top lane. And here comes the fight, guys. 16 is here for the Joes, so they should be able to win this fairly easily. Blaze gonna get a nice stun. Twilight Dream gonna come out on 2. Sanctification is gonna come down this time. Odin pumps out. But Junkrat with the Riptide are able to get the first kill on the Maev in this fight. Tracer pushing to the back line, getting it shoved by Stukov. But unfortunately, it's still back behind the team, so she will continue to poke here. Stukov going to fall. Next, she's going to go after that Tychus and go for the pick here. Does have that armor. Will get out okay, but Garrosh will not. That is going to be a 3-for-0 trade. And Joes will make the rotation in to get this protector. The question is how did they decide to use this? They have the option to go bottom, open up that fort for the next protector, or they can go for the keep here. Looks like they are going to pressure the keep up in this top lane, or at least the keep wall. sidewall is down, so Tracer is able to go in if she wants to. Teal just trying to zone off the enemy team as much as possible. Stugo going to drop that lurking arm. They are going to go for the keep here, start putting damage in on it. Tyrell taking a lot of poke, or Tracer taking a lot of poke. Blaze going to drop the bunker here, very low. Malfurion is the one in protector with Johanna, so no heals. Blaze does fall, but the keep falls as well. So this can be a keep for hero trade, and honestly, I think that's a fair trade. The question is can heroic difficulty get more kills off of this? They desperately need their 16s. It's about to come in for them. Defense here of the fort in the middle. I'd really love to see the Joes push this bottom lane in, given that the next protector will be in that bottom lane. Looks like they're going to go ahead and just play back here. Give a little bit of poke onto the middle fort. Protector will end. 16 was finally picked up for heroic difficulty. They have a little bit of time to soak, trying to catch their breaths and get caught up with XP. They definitely need to take a fight before the 20 hits, though, because if they let this keep up, 20 hits and heroic difficulty, they're going to have a tough time. So they got to get this fight before 20, I feel. Tracer with 42,000 damage. She did not go on the stacks at level 4. Interesting. Both teams keeping an eye on the heal pulse here. Obviously, heal pulse already in favor of the average Joes. Zero going to drop the Eldritch to be able to help zone here with that Holy Ground. They will get a heal pulse of their own. Tyrael soaking the top lane, and unfortunately there's no aggressiveness coming out of heroic difficulty here, which means Joes are going to get to 20 before this next objective, and that's just really unfortunate for heroic difficulty. They need that 20 to be able to fight fairly here on this next objective. And I don't think unless they get picks, they're going to get that fight without it. Camp going to get picked up for the Joes. Siege Camp on the right going to get picked up now by heroic difficulty to help counter pressure that top lane. Meanwhile, on the bottom, we have the pushing here by the Joes. They're like, you know what? We're going to go ahead and take your well, and we're gonna work on your fort here and just get this down a little, because we're already planning on getting our 20 with this, and we're just going to push for the win now. Like I said, 20, or that fight before 20 was not taken by heroic difficulty, so now they basically have to just try to defend without getting picked here from this level 20 push. Gonna get the knock over the wall on to the Garrosh. Stuns are gonna come out. They get the blow up there, and Garrosh is gone. And they continue push here from average Joes. So they're gonna invade the turret camp here.
Terminal activated. Take control of it.
We're going to see 3 turrets and a heal pulse in favor of the Joes. And honestly, at this point, I think heroic difficulty just needs to be soaking these other lanes. Because they're not going to get... oh my god, they're going to get another turret. This is going to be 4 turrets and a heal pulse. So much pressure available for average Joes. And honestly, this protector is going to go over to them at this point. I don't think there's anything heroic difficulty can do. They're just trying to get their 20s before the protector pops. Rotation here on the Tyrael. John Knight going to miss the stun there on the Blaze. Tiro with the quick L drone around. Tracer though gonna be on him. The chase is on. Protector did spawn. Blow up on the Tyrael. 20 still not here. Johanna gonna hop in the Protector.
Blue team has taken control of a protector.
Looks like Malfurion gonna jump inside as well. Keep is exposed. This is not looking good for heroic difficulty here. Keep is gonna get shut down here. Odin's gonna get popped to help defend here as best as possible, but 20 is not here. Keep falls extremely fast.
Red team's core is under attack.
I don't think this core lasts long. Big Warden's Cage, gonna catch 2. They do get the kill on Junkrat, but unfortunately Garrosh and Tychus both fall. Core is falling quickly here. That is gonna be game number 1, going over to Average Joe's. Starting off the series with a commanding victory on Volskaya Foundry. Congratulations to Average Joe's on that first win of the night here, guys. We're going to have a second game coming up in just a minute. That will be on Towers of Doom. Quick look at the stats here for you guys, for anyone curious. Tracer putting out 57,000 hero damage, doing work on that back line. Talents also for anyone interested. And then, guys, we're going to jump over to the next game. I'm going to set up the lobby, get the teams in here, and then we'll get rocking and rolling with the second game. It's going to be Towers of Doom. Oh, they changed the layout. Okay, so I don't know if I didn't read the whole patch notes, maybe? I missed the whole changes to the custom game side of things that happened today. So, like, even the layout of, like, the maps, like, you only had, like, scroll through pages. It's just a long list now, which is awesome. All right, guys, we got the captains in here. They're going to slowly bring their teams in, and then we'll get started with game number 2 here. Like I said, it is going to be Towers of Doom. Small team. Alright, guys. We're just waiting on a couple more to hop in here for this game. Should be a good one. Like I said, it wasn't the heroic difficulty, they just fell too far behind. They got snowballed on. It does happen, unfortunately. Clearly, Average Joe's knows how to play this map. They knew how to play it. They knew how to work around it. They knew how to win it. And that's all that matters at the end of the day, is can you win the map? I have the teams in here. I'm going to see if they are ready. And assuming they are ready, we will get started with game number 2 here. I got one ready, guys. Just waiting on the other ready. And as soon as we have that, we'll get rock and roll with game 2. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Maybe. Maybe. They are ready, guys. We're going to jump into this draft. Game number 2. Towers of Doom. Whoa. Alright, guys. So, first pick and ban going to go over to the side of the Joes, as this map was chosen by heroic difficulty. Interesting to see what they ban out here. Okay, so I know they studied up on each other. Garrosh ban. I think I agree with that. That was an annoying choice. That was on the side of heroic difficulty. But it seems like it was more of an annoyance for the Joes than anything. Not like anything life or death. Although this is a different map, so it plays differently, you know. As far as the ban for heroic difficulty, they gotta be thinking about that Tracer ban after last game. I mean, honestly, that's what I've been thinking about. Another option, Stukov would be a good pickup or ban option for either team. Is able to shut down the sappers from charging in with that silence on the lurking arm. So he can get a lot of value here, especially if you're trying to defend your fort. There is that Tracer ban. Zool rules is their... Okay, so that's their normal draft for that map. Team should know what to expect. Well, okay, so we did see in the coin flip toss, like when they were chatting, the teams, Heroic did say they knew that if they didn't ban Volt Sky, they were going to take it. So they obviously did some looking into the Joes and knew what was going to happen overall, but they thought they could take them there. ETC going to be banned out here, or picked up here, for for the Joes. Going to provide some nice early CC for their team. Potentially may see the Mosh Pit come out here. As far as the 1-2 slot for heroic difficulty, honestly, unless there's a tank that they're just like, we want this tank for sure. Honestly, I feel like they should go with a Dahaka to go ahead and get that soul lane set. He can also rotate between the lanes fairly easy. And then grab a support. Now, you don't have to worry about a support choke down the line in this next ban phase. I feel like that's going to be like more common now as support chokes with this new season coming in. They are adding that third ban in, and I believe if I remember correctly, it's at the beginning, I believe. I think they said they're putting it in the beginning of draft, but they might be putting it in the middle. If they put it as part of the mid phase, so there'll be 4 bans in the mid phase, you could see some heavy support chokes all of a sudden. Like really heavy. The Haka is going to get picked up, and then the Anubrak. I like the Haka choice. Like I said, great soul laner here, able to kind of rotate between the lanes and do his own thing. Keep the soak up. Go with that race car build, as we say, with the old school race car build. Go right through the bushes, get that speed boost. Up and down, easy to clean lanes. Anubrak is an odd choice for a tank. I wonder if they're taking it to try to force a Li Ming out of Joe's over a Chromie. Because Li Ming does... You will usually go Li Ming for her ult, which can basically kill the cocoon in like 3 seconds or less. Takes no time at all. We're going to see Ethereal Phoenix out of the Joe's here. Interesting. So Tyrael probably going to be their soul lane top against the Haka, which I feel like he'll have a rough time with, but he might be able to do okay. But the Haka has that self-sustain, so maybe kind of tough. Phoenix, always a solid DPS choice. Very popular right now. I'm curious on what they're taking though. They got the Tyrael, ETC, and Phoenix. Like Tyrael's nothing to dive with. Like obviously they're taking something to dive with the Tyrael. You got to know that's happening. They don't just take Tyrael this early. Something's going on. Again, I don't know the teams well enough to know if this is some shenanigans that they're used to, or something that Average Joe's has been trying and just hasn't pulled out before. I mean, the first pick ETC is weird enough, but then the Tyrael Phoenix just is really odd. Kind of throws me for a loop. And obviously, heroic difficulty is not even sure what to ban here. They're going to ban the Malfurion, which means they don't want it. It's not a... No, it's not a Cho'Gall. I know it's not a Cho'Gall. When I first thought it was Cho'Gall, I'm like, no, it's not going to be a Cho'Gall. Like, sank on top of a Cho'Gall so he can't take any damage. Oh. Uther. What is this draft? Okay, so the Anubrak usually hints towards a possible dive hero on your team. So heroic difficulty, I would say they're looking for a dive hero, maybe like an Illidan. Actually, I would say an Illidan. Tyrael kind of counters that, but also pairs really well with Illidan. Or Greymane. I don't know. I feel like both of these teams are going for the same hero, and they're just trying to pick the best things to go with that hero. It's just who's going to show that hero first. But I feel like if there's a hero they're fighting over, heroic difficulty needs to grab it right now, because otherwise they are not going to get it. Or they just change their draft around. I mean, Anubrak is not the end of the world as a tank. I don't know. Lucio Kel'Thuzad. So they're still not going to show what they're taking. We obviously know that there's going to be a support here for average Joes. They have to take a support. I feel like this 5th spot for heroic difficulty is something divey. I want to say Illidan. Illidan is the first thing that comes to mind. You have a Nubrak as a great counter to him. Tyrael dives well with him, so it kind of counters that dive a little bit because you don't have the Tyrael on the side of heroic difficulty. It gives them the Sank option for Joes, but they need a support. I'm assuming they're going to go something like Stukov. Oh. They might go Rhaegar here over Stukov, because I think they're going to need a cleanse. Because there's some nice CC on the side of heroic difficulty. So I think a cleanse can come in handy. So Rhaegar could be valuable.
I'm not checking in.
Let's fly.
So Anna, not really the great spot support wise right now, and then Falstad for global. Okay. I legitimately did not expect or even think they would look at an Anna here. I would have thought a Brightwing over the Anna, or a Lily. I was thinking Lily. Pairs well with the Tyrael, avoids any auto attacker that may get picked up in the 5th spot for heroic difficulty, still has the heals. I was thinking Lily. Or Rhaegar for the cleanse.
Zarya, ready for duty.
I don't know, guys. Now I got a Zarya. It's like heroic difficulty just going for sustain? I feel like they're just going heavy sustain here. Like, Anubrak has an escape and he has a shield. Dahaka has essence to heal himself. Lucio is a giant heal machine. Zarya has her bubble. Kel'Thuzad's the only thing without healing built in. I am so utterly confused. But I guess we'll see how it plays out. I'm not even sure if, like if I had to say, oh, this team has it based off the draft, I don't even know if I could do that. Honestly, I don't. Alright, guys. This is going to be a game. I'm kind of excited, but also kind of nervous because there's an Anna. Game number 2 here between 41. Okay, so apparently the score thing is broken because that should just be a 1. We'll see if that updates for you guys in a second. I just noticed that. I wonder if he's going to talk about 41. When are you talking about 41s?
10 seconds.
Double me sorry for breaking you again. It's okay, John. It's okay. You'll hear this 2 minutes later. Alright, guys.
1.
On the right in the red, we do have heroic difficulty. On the left in the blue, we have average Joes. 5v5 coming down the middle here. We're going to see if average Joes can take the clean kill with the 2-0 here, or can heroic difficulty come back and make this a 1-1. Tongue going to miss on the false stat there. But the lockdown from Kel'Thuzad will be there. Jamster taking a lot of damage there on that Dahaka. No early picks here initially. And this is going to be... It's going to be a game, guys. We got Falstaff versus Dahaka up in this top lane, which actually fares a little better for the side of the Joes, especially when 7 hits and he has Boomerang as an option, assuming he goes with that. Meanwhile, on the bottom, it looks like it's going to be a 4-man rotation between middle and bot. Falstaff going into that auto attack build. ETC going in with the globe talent there at level 1. Surprised he's not rotating with the team to get those extra globes. Early camp pick up here for the side of the Joe is going to try to get this pressure in this lane with the siege camp. Zarya is going to spot this out here. Dahaka winning out top lane so far. Like I said, early game, Falstead has kind of a tough time until they get that level 7. Sapper is going to get picked up here and start pushing this bottom lane. You have a Nubrak and Lucio working on the Sapper for the side of heroic difficulty. Like I said, I'm just thoroughly confused. I don't know what's happening here with this draft. 2 Sappers going to come in. Tyrael looking for this camp still here. Rotation's going to come in. Tyrael a little bit out of position. Sleep Dart going to come in and connect onto Lucio. The Hawk actually going to come down. They want this kill. Can they get it? They do get the kill. That will be first blood going over to heroic difficulty, and they will get their Sappers. Falstad does have a little relief though in the top now because of the Haka rotating down. The Haka will have that slow walk back up to the top. 3-man in the bottom going to push in with the Sapper camp. Trying to make sure they get the full escort there. They do. And it looks like they're going to go for this. They're going to trade on top, which is normal. And then actually, the Joes are not in position for this and actually give up the middle shrine here. It seems like an odd choice to me to just give that up for free. They definitely could have been in a position to grab it, so I'm not sure what happened there. Phoenix starting to get that poke in. Wants that damage. General poke back and forth here from the teams. Middle lane, we got the tanks just going to town here. You know, the best wave clearers in the game. Just going to town, clearing those waves so fast. 7s are here for both teams. They're going to start getting locked in here. Falstad is going to go with that Boomerang, as is tradition. Possible camp invade here from the side of heroic difficulty. They get the root on the Tyrael, the knock up as well. Not able to steal the camp away though. Phoenix gonna get some nice poke with that laser. The Haka still up in the top lane, will be able to burrow down whenever he's needed. Root onto the 2 here. They will make it out A-okay. See, look for the power slide, gonna connect on the 2. Not gonna be able to have much follow up here. The Haka coming down the back line will get spotted out. by the Phoenix here. Stall will happen. Root's going to connect on the Phoenix. Can he make it out in time? No, he cannot. Phoenix will fall here. Another kill going over heroic difficulty. Falstead going to fly in now. Tyrell able to make it out. And Lucio going to get that channel here. More shots going over to heroic difficulty. And they're getting in the lead here, guys, early game versus the Joes. Like I said, these drafts really surprise me. I'm waiting to see if there's some sort of combo coming off at 10. Like maybe like the I don't know. I don't even know. Like I don't know. There's gonna be another pick. Oh, random task able to get out with just a sliver of health. Literally a sliver of health. So if Zarya takes the pull and catches a couple of people, Lucio can do the reverse amp. I think is his 10.
Rise.
No, he had the sound barrier. I was trying to think of some way they could combo these alts. Meme dream. Stage dives, Hinterland's blast, Judgment. What is this even? Eye of Horus and Planet Cracker. So they're going for stage dive slow with Ethereal Judgment, and hopefully in that time, False Set of Phoenix can kill the hero. Bottom channel gonna get moved over for free. Judgment gonna come in on to 1. Planet Cracker gonna come out, but he gets silenced by the Dahaka in the back line. HC gonna get cocooned here. Anna gonna get tongued here. Tyrael taking the poke down to 500 HP and falling fast. ETC trying to get out, and actually, is everyone gonna make it out of this? I don't think John makes it out of this. He does not. Oh, just able to walk out of it, and everyone will survive this fight. So, okay, if I'm perfectly honest, I would have preferred a mosh pit over stage dive. Because Mosh Pit will lock him down longer for the Planet Cracker. Just saying. But I like the idea. I like the idea. And they have to kill Lucio, because if Lucio can drop the ult and break it down, it's gonna be a bad day for him. Phoenix getting some decent poke here onto Zarya. Oh, grenade. Gonna come in from Zarya, get that HP down to nothing, and Lucio will get the final hit there to confirm the kill. Bottom altar going over to heroic difficulty. And it's very clear, guys, Average Joe's has just chosen this draft just for the memes. I have Horus to come out, try to keep ETC alive. ETC, Planet Cracker gonna connect with 1. Not gonna be enough though. Hinterland's blast top. There comes the Graviton Surge though. On to 3. Falstead will fall. Tyrael falls in the back line to the Kel'Thuzad. And that's going to be another kill going over to heroic difficulty. Showing no mercy, not letting the dream happen. They're going to make the immediate rotation to the boss now. They want these 4 shots. And if they can take another tower, this will make it a 1 altar game. Anna doing her best down here to kind of clean this up. 13 here for heroic difficulty. This should go back over to the side of the Joes. Heroic difficulty making the hard rotation in, though. They're going to go for the pick here. Glacial Spike going to land. And that is a dead Anna. Keep the pressure up in this lane. See the sapper stolen here for heroic difficulty. Gonna try to get the pressure down here. If they get one sapper in, then they just need one altar to win.
Realtors are rising heroes. Do get ready.
But they have to get one in. I think they can do it. On the other hand, Joes have to stall out both altars and not let these get in. I'm surprised how far back heroic difficulty is playing here. I figured they'd try to push these in a little harder. Oh, there's a bottom shrine. Planet Cracker gonna come out, but that's not gonna stop the channel bottom. Anubrak channels, Dahaka channels, and that will be GG. Congratulations. Heroic difficulty pulling out the win here with game number 2, tying it up 1-1 in the series. The dream did not happen. You know, I feel like they needed the Zarya for the dream. Graviton just locks them down. If you want to go full power, Gazlo Gravel Bomb into the Graviton with a Mosh Pit. And then if they're not dead at that point, you have the Planet Cracker on top of it just shooting right down the middle. Surely somebody's going to die. Quick look at stats and talents here for you guys. Real quick for anyone curious. And obviously you guys can pause the VOD for that as always. Guys, thanks for hanging out. That is going to be it for me tonight. Series tied up 1-1. Congratulations to both teams. We are nearing the end of this season for Nexus Gaming Series. Unfortunately, the season is coming to close. We're going to have playoffs starting soon. Stay tuned. Hopefully we will get to cast some of those games. We do have a game coming up Friday night at, I want to say 9:30. So a little unorthodox for me. Normally I'm just Tuesdays and Thursdays, but I have a team that I'm friends with that asked me to cast, so we're going to make it work for them on a Friday night. Definitely come hang out for that. Thursday stream, hang out. Check down below where's Twitter. Keep an eye there. I'll let you guys know if we're going to do a stream Thursday or not because of that Friday one. We may just skip Thursday and move it to Friday. Guys, thanks for hanging out. Up above is the follow button. I'm one Mega Man fan. I appreciate you all hanging out as always. Give me a follow. I appreciate it. If you guys really enjoyed the cast, there is that subscribe button. You can subscribe free with Amazon Prime and get free loot. And here's the story. You get 5 rare loot boxes and a glitch seed mount. It's the only way to get it is through Amazon Prime with link to your Twitch for Twitch Prime. And then you get a free sub on a channel every month for your Amazon Prime you're already paying for. So why not? Guys, that is going to be it for me tonight. Hope you all enjoyed. I will put you guys over to another Heroes game, assuming there's another NGS game going on. I'm not sure. We will find out. And there's a 2-minute delay. So as soon as you guys hear me stop talking, you should move over roughly about then. English. It's a thing. Thanks for hanging, guys. Hope you all have a wonderful night. And I'll see you guys hopefully either Thursday or Friday. See ya.
Take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never known. And we'll chase the night. Race all of these broken dreams and